About a year ago, my wife and we bought a piece of land with a small dream. The land had nothing on it. And when I say nothing, I mean absolutely nothing. No driveway, no power, no buildings, just raw land. Everything that you're about to see in this video, my wife and we did this all by ourselves. This is everything we accomplished over the past year. A lot of people were surprised when my wife and I decided to leave the city. We wanted something different. We were tired of the fast pace, always being rushed. We always felt like we were chasing something that was missing. We were after a simpler way of life, somewhere we could raise our kids differently, teach them the real things, like gardening, taking care of animals, and understanding where our food actually comes from. We wanted space, freedom, to be able to go outside and just jump on a four-wheeler and go for it. So we started searching for land, and when we found the property, it just felt right. It felt like home from the very first day. But getting to this point, it wasn't easy. It took a lot of work, a lot of long days, a lot of patience to get everything ready to bring the house in. And yes, this is a manufactured mobile home, but to us, this is our home. We are extremely thankful to have a home big enough for our family, at a price that was actually affordable. Because not only do we have a roof over our head, we also have something we didn't have before: relief. So this right here is our brand new 2025 mobile home. This home here is 60 foot long by 32 foot wide. It's 1,820 square feet, 3 bed, 2 bath, and it's got 2 family rooms. We're not carrying the same financial pressure anymore, and that allows us to focus more on our kids, more on the things that actually make us happy. But once the home was all set, that's when the real work started. Because at this point, all we had was a house sitting on a piece of land. One of the very first projects was fencing the entire property. And that's no small task. It took hours, days, a lot of sweat, and a lot of work. But we got it done. Decided to go ahead and get started on our fence post. Alrighty, so we ran a string line, and then we got all these metal T-posts, and we're just hammering them in with a sledgehammer. That's all we got. So we're out here working with what we got. We're just getting a head start on the fence, get some fence posts in. We got a nice trail all 4 corners of our property, so we got a good head start on it. We got the fence rolled out up to this point. This is our corner, so we got it all stapled off. Got a lot of nails in it, and this is what we're going to stretch on.
Looks pretty tight to me.
The plan was always bigger than just a house on a piece of land. We wanted animals out here too. So we started with chickens. I built the very first chicken coop. So the thing with chicken coops is, 1 chicken coop turns into 2 chicken coops. And you guessed it, 2 chicken coops turned into 3 chicken coops. Okay, so here is your final coop tour since we got the 3rd coop built. So our whole plan was to have it so we can walk out here like a little barn, have a covered roof area, have some picnic benches along the side out here, and just have an area to hang out, you know, hang out with your birds. All right, so every coop is exactly the same door, same latch. We built each one exactly identical. Same egg boxes, roosting bars. You got a lot of eggs.
How many are there?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Wow.
3 eggs.
That's a lot of eggs.
And before we knew it, we had way more chickens than we ever planned. I think it's an addiction. But the kids love it, and honestly, it's been a really special season for our family. Another big project that I did was actually running some water line out to the chicken coops. Now this has been a real life changer. No more carrying heavy buckets of water out there to the birds. Now we got a hose bib right there by the chicken coops. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but this little mini excavator has been a big help here on the property. It definitely saves my back from a lot of digging. Shove that right there. That's not going to stay because this hose is way too long. I need a shorter hose for out here. Anyways, let's see if we got water. There we go. Look at that. Ah. You guys see that water? Now, one thing that we didn't think about when we moved here was storage. Now, with a new mobile home, there's no garage. There's nowhere to really put anything. So we bought one of those little sheds that you get online, but I didn't like it. It was too flimsy. It was too short. I feel like I was going to hit my head every time I walked in. I ended up building a real shed, a 12 by 20 workshop, where I can keep tools, saws, everything I need to keep this place up and running smoothly. But I absolutely love this shed, guys. So I'm actually in the middle of building these workbenches. Look at this. This is a 12-foot long workbench. Really big. I built 2 more smaller workbenches back there. It does have power in it. I put power in it. It's got its own electrical box. Really nice little shed. I like to hide out here. If my wife's looking for me or something and she needs me to do something, I'll come out here and hide. And she can't find me. Sometimes. But yeah, I love this shed. I'm actually getting ready to spray foam it too and put an AC unit in it. Still working on it. Love the roll-up door. I was actually really surprised with how well the shed turned out. I'm not a carpenter. We also did a bunch of other projects, like installing our own water filtering system. This was a complete iron filter, and it also had the salt tank, the brine tank. This made a huge difference in our water quality. It's nice to take a shower in there without the water being so hard. This one. Got this one. Get one more glob. This one.
Cheapers. Ugh. Stank.
Get one shot at it. Boom, we are on, guys.
Ho ho. We got pipes.
Guys, we have a water softener.
Everything went really smoothly installing the water softener, or so we thought.
The air in the line, I guess. I guess it's got to fill that tank up first. There it goes.
There you go. Looking like wow. Oh no, that does not look like water. Oh my goodness gracious. What is that? That looks like actual blood now. Oh my gosh. Ew. Ew. Holy moly. Oh, what is that?
Did we do something wrong?
What is that?
I don't know.
Okay, don't panic. The directions say that this was totally normal. After it goes through the entire process, the water actually clears up, and we had wonderful water.
Let it run.
Yeah. Or longer until running clear.
So it's probably normal to do this.
Yeah. It's clearing up a little bit. All right. So, next.
I'm gonna let it run. It said 10 to 15 minutes.
It says 15 to 20 until running clear.
So during the first summer out here, we hit rainy season. We realized something. All that equipment out there that's very expensive just sitting out in the elements. So we decided to build a little building to protect it. We liked the way that it turned out so much that I said we could actually add on to this. So we decided to make it a little bit bigger, and that way we have some room for some storage, and I can put a barbecue grill underneath here to keep me out of the sun while I'm cooking. So at the end of the day, that little building is serving its purpose. It's keeping all of our equipment out of the elements. During the wintertime, we actually wrap it with plastic. We are in Florida, so it doesn't get that cold. So the pipes being exposed like that, it really doesn't hurt anything. We may get 1 or 2 cold snaps where it gets below freezing, so it's not that bad. You couldn't be out in the country without one of these. You had to have a tractor, right? So I told my wife that I have to have a tractor. So I found me an old one. This is a 1977 Yanmar. The old Yanmar. So I use this to keep the property halfway maintained. It used to look like that behind us, if you believe it or not. That's what it used to look like out here. And we got it somewhat under control. Got me a little mini excavator. Got to have a lawnmower. And then back here, it's a little messy, because it just is. So you come in the gate here. We have a swimming pool that I am in the middle of refilling. So I'm trying to refill it back up. I got to clean it and refill it for the kids. This thing here is my shade canopy. So I put this like this. This is mainly for the weekends. I come out here on the weekends. We get our shade going. We sit out in the chairs. We have a barbecue going. We got ribs, chicken, burgers, you name it. We start cooking stuff. We're sitting out here having a good time on the weekends. Kids are usually in the pool having fun. You know, you can have your golf carts and stuff. We have a lot of fun out here. Four-wheelers. This area is fenced in for the kids. Okay, it's a nice little backyard. It's like your average size backyard, I guess, that's fenced in. And then beyond it is also fenced. So it's got 2 fences going around the whole property. Plus there's fences for the chickens, like a lot of fencing. There's another chicken. Hey there. And then Amanda has her little garden over here. She's starting to grow some flowers. Now we're gonna head out down the driveway, show you guys what that looks like. I'm just showing them a full property tour right now. One of my favorite parts of the whole property is the driveway. There's just something about it. Every time you come home, or even when you leave, it reminds you that you're tucked away from everything. Like you've got your own little slice of paradise. And every time I drive down it and I see our home sitting there, I can't help to think about how blessed we are. God has truly blessed us, and I'm so happy with the decisions that we made. Because in a lot of ways, we now have more than we ever did before. We have more space, more freedom, and we're happier than we've ever been. It's hard to believe that it's been a whole year since we got this property. We've done so much work, including a lot of other stuff that wasn't included in the video, like carport builds, storage containers delivered, front porches, just so many different fun projects and things that we've done. You guys, it's been a super busy year, and we've had so much fun and we learned so much along the way. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and follow along on our adventure. Hey, we love y'all, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.